Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Casey, and yeah, welcome to the ThePmvproductions. Yes. Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, so well, yeah, so this is we're live, yeah. So here we go. This is my 3-year anniversary, and yeah, there we go. All right, so this is my 3-year anniversary, and I'm really excited. I'm really glad that I mean, 3 years on YouTube. It's been really fun, and wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you for everybody who has been following me the past 3 years. We've gone through so many changes, obviously, through the entire program, and how we've been making videos, and why we've been making videos. So everything's pretty much changed the most in the past year, and I'm really proud of that. The reason I didn't really promote this 3-year as much as last year, which was the 2 years, just because I think 2 years obviously is a bigger thing, but I think that the year pretty much speaks for itself, and how much we really have evolved throughout our shows and videos and everything. So yeah, and that's my bird, so excuse him or her, we don't know. But right here, right now, we're going to be talking about the past year on YouTube and what's going to happen in the next year. I know last year that I promised a whole bunch of things. I'm not going to promise anything this year, I'm going to be honest, because pretty much the best stuff that came out of this year for us was things we didn't even plan for, like our 2 short films that are really pretty much our standalone short films that we're using a lot. I'm using a lot to show off, you know, the PMV Productions, and that is Seriously and Outside is Frightful. And I want to thank, before I go into both of them, the casts of both of them. I really think that the casts really carry pretty much anything in a film. If you don't have a good cast, then you really don't have a good short film, because nobody really is going to watch a deadpan actor on screen for 15 minutes, I guess. So, and one of those people here with me tonight is actually right here, my dad. So he's right behind there, watching and making sure the events all working out, and I'm gonna pretty much interview him. I had an idea to do, well, he had an idea to do a Jimmy Fallon sort of style interview thing, but I didn't really get around to doing that, because I asked a few of the actors from some of my short films, and they're all busy on a choir field trip, because they all went to the same school. So that's all right. So, but yeah, so it's pretty much just going to be me and him throughout the rest of the next 30 minutes, maybe, max. So first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to show you a few pictures and videos from the the past year, and just some behind the scenes talking and stuff. And then we'll get into announcements, previews, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get down here, and then I'm gonna screen share what I have right now. So I have an entire folder of just stuff. So let's see how this goes. All right. Oh, what just happened? There we go. And screen share that. There. All right. So how's this looking? There. Is that good? All right. So here's a folder. All right. You are very talkative tonight, aren't you? Wow. That is something right there. All right. So can I screen share this? Can I?
No.
All right. So
this is about 7 seconds behind.
Okay.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna just screen share my desktop, actually, entire screen, because it's not really working out. There we go. Oh, Inception. All right. So let's start with this. I made a new. Oh no. There we go. I made a new background for my channel because I just think we've really obviously changed from just like magic and puppetry, which used to be like a business of mine, which is it still is, but definitely not as popular as my short films are right now. So that's what this really symbolizes. We got the film roll on the camera on the left, and then the just magic symbol on the right, and then right in the middle we have our new kind of logo thing, which is actually based off that puppet you saw just a few seconds ago. I just pretty much got him for my birthday, which is on Christmas, so that was fun. And yeah, so I don't really exactly know what we're going to use him for, much more than the just mascot of the channel again. But I mean, we got special permission to use him for the logo, and the guys who got him to me really helped out. So that was really cool. So anyway, yeah, that's my background. Oh, let's get that out of the way. And then, here's the thumbnail for my trailer for this 3-year anniversary. All right. So this is a little behind the scenes video picture of my short film Outside is Frightful. Once again, great time filming that. It was really fun. Everybody involved was just amazing. So yeah, we got Than right there, and we got Jenna on this side. Yeah, it was really fun. And obviously I was editing this for weeks. So, oh really? Really? Do you really have to talk right now? Oh my lord. All right. So, now we're on to trips we had. So this is our Disneyland trip. If you have followed my channel the past 3 years, we have done a Disneyland trip pretty much every year. So yeah. And then here was our Halloween Horror Nights trip. That was really fun. That gave me a lot of inspiration for this year's haunt, which is our next set of pictures we're going into. So here's some behind the scenes thing. Oh my gosh, you talk a lot. So yeah, this was just me putting up the sort of Theater 13 thing, because obviously, if you know me, I'm a huge movie fan. So we had to put a little bit of movie into this year's haunted house. And there's some more pictures. There we go. And this is what we actually got into the newspaper once again this year. It was great, and it brought in a whole bunch of traffic for it. I mean, we doubled our attendance from last year. 2 years ago. So that was amazing. Just the amount of people that helped out with food and stuff, it was just great. And then it's kind of sideways, but this is from Snapchat, and it shows that we got 415 pounds of food. we had like 525 people show up to the haunt. That was just, I mean, unbelievable. I can't believe that many people showed up to a little tiny, well, not really little tiny, considering, I mean, it's the biggest one of the biggest ones in the entire United States. But I mean, it was just crazy. This is kind of showing off like the people that helped us. I mean, we had so many volunteers this year, not only the night of, but building everything. I don't know if I really could have done it without them, including my dad right here, and my grandma and my mom, and yeah, those people just, it was ridiculous. If obviously by myself, I would not finish 2 yards, a driveway, and a garage by myself. So, yeah. And here's some more helpers. That right there is, again, sideways. Great.
People are watching now.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Hello to everybody watching. This is actually Fan from Outside is Frightful before we even knew that Outside is Frightful would be a thing. So, yeah. That's David, and yeah. All right, this is some behind the scenes stuff. Put in blood on the walls and stuff. So that was that was crazy. That was fun. A lot of help from Chandler High this year. And this is probably one of my favorite pictures of all time. I mean, every year we do a huge cast photo, and this right here, I mean, this is one of the biggest home haunt casts I think I've ever seen. Close to 65 actors or something, or 70 something actors, and some people didn't even make it, and then there was crew members, and there I am right in the center. Oh yeah, I'm obviously distracted, of course. And then, you know, it just looks like a cool picture. Clouds above, you know, and then this entire driveway decked out. And yeah, it was just awesome. It was great. Everything I could have imagined. And then moving on to this year, we're doing not only the theme of the haunted house. Oh, well, I'll announce that later. But the theme of the haunted house, you guys know from my videos, that is the uprising. So basically based off of something that I'll announce in a little bit. All right, so these were the 3 mazes that we had this year. Carnival 3D, which we experimented with some 3D technology. That was sick. We're going to try some more this year. And Your Worst Nightmares, that was pretty much the main one. And then the Uprising. So this year's a continuation of last year. The last maze. All right. And this is the facade that we're going to have to rebuild this year. So that's going to be crazy. This is 2 subway cars and a subway front station. So that's gonna be hard but crazy and awesome. And you know, this has everything. This is just great. This is crazy. All right. This is actually really big throwback right here. This is Bray and myself, and with the Canon camera. This is actually from, oh wait a second, this is even from last year. This is this year. This is like from 2 years ago when we shot The Long Deserve, which technically it came out on New Year's Day. So I mean, even though it was the same month, it technically wasn't the same year. But I didn't really talk about it. So yeah, here's a little behind the scenes photo. Obviously much has changed between 2 of us. All right. So yeah, the Professor Megawatts is what is the company named him. This is him, and this was our logo originally, and then I decided to do some edits to it, and it became this. And that's pretty much what's on all of our social media now, so I really am proud of it. All right. Is that about it? Okay. Here we go. All right. So there we go. All right. So sorry for the little bit of mess right here, the boxes and all this stuff, but that's actually because not only because I have a new laptop and I've been editing on that, because the power that you need to like make these videos and edit them is a lot, but we just have a whole bunch of stuff from the haunt that we're just storing back here because obviously we keep getting bigger, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we just have a whole bunch of stuff from the haunt. I mean, right here we have, let's see if we can find something. We have Than's mask in here somewhere. We have my mask. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Here's my mask. Oh no. Things are falling. There we go. Which? Oh, yeah, I got some new masks that I got from, one of them is from Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. So, yeah. And so yeah, this is my mask from Outsiders Frightful. I like it. It's really cool. It's actually, I mean, obviously kind of a clown that we use for the haunt, and this was actually a character in the haunt before I even knew I was going to make Outsiders Frightful. And the story behind that, if you don't know, my social studies teacher was telling an actual true story about a home intruder, and I just thought it was great because, I mean, it's a sick story. I really liked it, and the only thing I really changed was the time of year, some of the characters, and you know, the story, like the story characters, how they react and stuff. But the creepy guy waiting outside the mall was the same. The time that he called when the face was in the window, that was the same, and that the brother and mom were involved. So that was all the same. So I know, crazy story, and I thought it was great. So that's why I made the short film, and I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out in somewhere in my channel. I have an entire folder of short films. You can check that out. Past 3 years of short films and how great they've been. So right now I'm going to take like 5-minute break so we can set up for an interview, and then we'll be right back. So just hold tight. We'll be right there. Go make some microwave macaroni or something and popcorn, and then come back and we'll be back on for about maybe 15 minutes more. All right. Thank you. All right, so let's get this thing set up one more time.
Put that in front of your camera.
I'm fine, thank you. He has a timer now. All right. Let's see.
There you go.
Screen share. From this time, it's backwards. 4 minutes and 41 seconds. 40 seconds, yeah. There you go. All right. 4 viewers. All right, for that 4th viewer that showed up, we're taking a 5-minute break, and we'll be back, and we're going to be interviewing, so make yourself some, like, macaroni or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of that gets cooked in 5 minutes. Is that sad? Is it? I think it is. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Popcorn. Popcorn takes 5 minutes. That's all right. All right. Bye-bye. All right, we're back. Here we are. So, I got a new shirt on, if you can tell, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. This is actually a shirt that if you want one, I'm not you.
Do you make them in big?
Yeah, I mean, I get them through Custom Ink, so. Not Custom Ink, I get them through the business card company. They sell shirts with the business. So this is actually the same design as my business card, so that was pretty cool. So I have a few questions about you because, I mean, I obviously have the questions answered myself,
sure.
But they don't really know. So, what was the first short film that we did together, and like how did it come about? Like, how did we decide how it was? What the story was? I mean, how did because I know usually our way of filming short films is much different, but we just kind of came up with the story and we filmed it.
That question brings up some really good memories for me too.
Yeah.
I think the first thing that we ever shot was you and I were pillow fighting, and
Terminator. Oh my lord.
Yes, and it turned into Terminator, and that's where we had the idea where we would lay down a track of recorded dialogue and sound effects, and then we try to act over it. And it took several takes, but it was nonstop laughter the whole time. It was a blast.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, and you're really looking for a quality entertainment, I mean, you can check that out on my YouTube. Just look up Terminator. You're gonna find it. There's 2 episodes, and we actually shot another episode. We shot a 3rd episode.
It was a 3rd.
It was actually, I think, either my first or second thing I shot with my big JVC camera, and
it was the first night shot.
Yeah, it was night shot. We had cinematography. We bought lighting for it. I mean, it was a full-out production. It took an entire night to shoot, and then, like, I downloaded all the footage onto my hard drive, and of course, that's when I dropped my hard drive, and I guarantee, like, I don't know if any of the 2 viewers on here have been with me, like, for the past 3 years, but I shot a video about it. I lost a ton of footage. Like, I thought I wouldn't have a whole bunch of short films out, which one of them was Tape 666, which now that I look back at it, it wouldn't have been that bad if we didn't have it, but it's still part of our history, and it was sad that I lost a whole bunch of stuff, but I ended up finding it on an SD card later on.
What happened?
Oh, all right.
Are we
Never
back?
mind. We're back. We're back.
We're
We're
back.
back.
Okay.
We're back. Wait 1 sec.
That was scary. I thought we lost you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we back?
We might be.
Oh no.
Remember,
Are we
that's
back?
on a delay.
Yeah. I don't know if we're back or not, but we weren't off for that long, were we?
Hold on.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Yep. What's up?
We might be back.
We might be back. We might be okay.
Are we back? Are we back? Okay, we're back. Yay!
All right. You know what? I noticed that is new too. You got the new little PMV logo.
Yeah.
Is that just for broadcast, or is that?
No, that's actually I have
anything
it
that
on my
shows on the channel. Anything that shows.
Yeah, look at the
Yeah, that's
thing.
great.
Yeah,
I love it.
we just changed it all. So, I just changed it all. I don't know why I always say we. I say we for certain things, and then I for other things. If you check on my Facebook page, I only say we when it's like a group effort in doing something. Like Outside is Frightful was a we because we had actors on grip and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really know what a real indie production is, I mean, there's actors holding lights, there's actors banging on windows, which was Outside is Frightful, and that's a group effort. Something that's probably not a group effort.
Selfies.
Yeah. Yeah, unless it's a groupie, but that wouldn't be selfies. So.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a short film we did that is really just an eye effort. I don't know. There's always a star in my short film. So any of like my old skits, like my first videos, first year, all of my old laptop webcam, like that's a me effort, like an I did this effort, because I mean it was just me in front of a webcam for a long time, and now
sometimes a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Oh my God! I just leave it alone. Oh, and that brings me to my next point. We actually have another YouTube channel that we discovered the other day.
Ooh, that's right.
We totally forgot about it, and I forgot I ever made it. So, in all, the PMV Productions is basically like a center point. But then there's other things connected to it, kind of like spin-off films, but spin-off channels. So there's the PMV Productions 2, which I really don't use that much. I think a second channel really doesn't work that much for many YouTubers, but that's the PMV Productions 2. It mostly has music on it. Then there's PMV Prod, which is my sister's account, which I haven't uploaded on for a while, but there's some funny stuff on there. Old funny stuff.
She's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I just gave her a webcam one time, and oh no. Now she has her own camera, so I guarantee you you're going to start seeing her own vlogs. So, oh my gosh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there is, all right. What else is there? Oh, there is, oh no. I think the last one is RNC Productions.
Something like that.
Yeah. R and C. Or is it Studios? See,
remember how we have.
Yeah, we had to search it up, like keep trying different things. I mean, we have no subscribers. I mean, well, actually one subscriber, and I wasn't.
One of us.
And I wasn't. See, here's the thing. It was. We forgot so much that we made it that I wasn't even subscribed. Like the person who created it wasn't even subscribed to it. So it is a thing. If you wanna find it. It's somewhere. I think I made a video about it a while ago, but it's R&C Studios or Productions. So you can search that up, and it has some really fetus old videos.
Yeah, really old. It's interesting to see where you started.
Yeah.
To see you in that young, just innocent, inexperienced, and now to see you like this, where you've got films under your belt. And
it was, it was, again, a part of our history, and I guess a part of the PMV Productions. All right, here's a glare here. J.J. Abrams directed this live event.
That's actually sunlight coming through. It's just one of your special effects.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah. And that brings me to another thing. I mean, I've personally, and I mean, you yourself have ventured into more things in the side of film, and like more, because we've been doing more, and I think being a slash, which a slash is someone who has to, direct, write, stuff like that, which was me for pretty much all my short films. And yeah, I think I've ventured into more things. Like I'm really interested in writing. I'm really interested in soundtrack now and all that sort of thing. And I mean, when we first started out, you mentioned yourself, you're like, I'm not an actor. You don't need me. You need someone else. But
I'm comic relief.
Yeah.
At best.
Right.
At best.
And I mean, just hanging out so often that I mean, I made you do it more, and then now you're just kind of a staple in the PMV Productions. Yeah. You have to, like, you and Claire end up making a cameo in like all of our short films now.
It's fun.
It's. I mean,
it's a pleasure. It's an honor to be in those. You know.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I'm glad you like it, because need my family in it because, you know, I as an indie like filmmaker, you can't, pretty much you have your friends and you have your family. I mean, the only time I really ventured out of that was, which they were still my friends, but like not like people I usually hung out with, was outside of Frightful. I mean, and now we're great friends because of, you know, hanging out. I think all of them were in The Haunt, and yeah, so now we're really close. But yeah,
that was kind of the first fresh cast that I've seen.
Yeah, and it was definitely a lot different from all the other short films because of the fresh cast, and because I think up to this point, our short films at least, and pretty much even the like videos when I first started, they're not scripted, they're not planned, they're not anything, but pretty much seriously was our like first semi big production where I planned it, I wrote a script, I got everything. I mean, usually we would just make it up on the fly and then do it, and it was Outside of Frightful was just our first big one that we kind of ventured out. I did a lot of work on that. I wrote for, I think, about a week, just nonstop, and then editing for longer. And I still keep making edits to it just to change it even more because I really can do more work to that. And yeah, so that's how much we've really changed. I know that we've been talking about things in the future and things in the future and stuff. Yeah. All right. So my mom's being weird in the back. Yeah.
Do you want to switch places?
Mm-mm. All right. Wait 1 sec. I'll be right back. Hold on for 1 second. Surprise cameo from Miss Stephanie Likes. All right. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, maybe. All right. So we're definitely talking about things in the future and how to connect our short films, that's something different. So yeah, that's something we're really working on, and definitely we're going to continue to make short films, and I'm going to continue to write things, and I'm going to continue to add more family members, as like with Outside is Frightful pretty much had.
They don't have a choice.
Pretty much. And I mean, my grandparents and my mom have been very supportive in this all, because I mean, I just asked them if we could, you know, pretty much tie their house up for 2 months and then 2 days for Outside is Frightful. So
I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that would allow all that to happen. They're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know, big shout out to them. So yeah, and she's watching this right now, and she's probably gonna try to come in again and play with the puppet and stuff like that. So, all right. Yeah, thank you so much for showing up, and thank you so much for being interviewed and all that jazz. So, any final words?
Yeah, I was just thinking how awesome it is to be here, celebrating the 3rd year, officially as the PMV, but you know, there's probably like 2.5 years before that of filmmaking, which hopefully they don't find.
Oh my God, more than 2.5 years if you look at, like, you know, me and Christmas Carol and stuff, and then those Power Man shorts, which are gonna come out someday, as long as we can get film onto SD. Anyway, back to you.
I think it's amazing how far you've come and where you're at now, and the progression. It just gets more obvious that you have a passion for this, that you're really into it, and that you have so much support. It's amazing. I cannot wait to see what happens in the next 365 days.
Yeah.
For year 4.
Wow.
Thank
you. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you very much. I'll be right back in again 5 minutes. So, you know, set your timers. Go make more popcorn. Make a. Can you make a cake in 5 minutes? No, I don't think.
It's not gonna be a good one.
Not a very good one. Go do it like a tumbler cake in the mug sort of thing. Okay? Be right back. 5 minutes. Wow! on the dot. We are back. Okay, let's stop the presenting. Right? And I'm back, and I'm with my mom this time. So I'm gonna just ask her a few questions about the channel because I mean I pretty much know about my mom. 14 years. I think I know a little bit, just a little bit. So you were in Outside is Frightful, obviously, and I think that's the second or third time you've been on the channel. And the first time was the Whisper Challenge, which is probably the funniest video on my channel, at least to us, because, I mean, family, we're obviously going to laugh more at our family videos. Yeah. But how is it like being directed by your son? I mean, I've been directed by you many times in not only life, but in shows and stuff.
It was good. I enjoy working for you. Temporarily.
And then right after being like, okay, put everything away.
What I like about your directing style so far is, yeah, because it'll evolve.
Yeah.
It'll evolve and change. Is you have things planned out, but you also have an eye for if it needs to change or if it needs to be something else than you had planned.
Yeah.
You're able to kind of keep an open mind.
Yeah. I really think it's weird, but I really think that improv has also helped with that.
Yes.
Because, I mean, I'm taking improv classes now. I want to do some sort of comedy movie with them sometime. But I mean, doing improv is really like gets you into it and really helps you just improvise and everything, obviously, because
For life.
Yeah, exactly, for everything. And yeah, I mean, I think most of and I've said it multiple times, and I think it started with the haunt, but the best ideas we've had on our channel are really come from like improvising. I mean, some of the best short films come out of things that we just came up with on the spot, and some of the best moments have been just come up on the spot. I think personally one of my favorite moments is when Claire, right in the back, sitting right here, who's about to be interviewed, is she'll come on in just a second. Is one of my first videos. I think like my 12th video, because I uploaded my first videos were Silent Library, the Silent Library fan made edition, and one of the like 20 parts of it had Claire in it. And while we're having this huge scene in the background and we're talking about what's going to happen, Claire's up here in the front, right in front of the camera. Nobody's paying attention to us in the back anymore. What's actually happening? But Claire's going, "Hi," and she goes, "Hi, I'm Santa. Oh, sorry." And then she backs out. It's so funny. It's so weird. I mean, but I think it's a funny moment. At least for me, because she's my sister. So, what would you like to see well, actually, what was your favorite moment on the channel so far?
Well, I really enjoyed doing the Whisper Challenge. That was fun.
That was definitely awesome.
That was fun.
Which we have another one on the way, by the way, but that one takes a long time to edit because you just like an hour of footage to go through.
And I really like all of your short films.
Thanks.
And I enjoy the really old movies of you and Claire.
Oh yeah.
Silly.
Yeah. And we have even more on that on the PPG Prod channel that I told you guys about earlier. Oh, in the next year, I mean, this is a kind of a weird question, but in the next year, what would you like to see?
More short films.
More short films, right? All right. So it's pretty cool. So I'm not going to stop the camera. Thank you for showing up, even though I just saw you like 5 seconds ago. And
I've been
my
here
house.
the whole
Yeah,
day.
Exactly.
Afternoon anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Are you kicking me out?
Yeah. Love you. But we're going to switch you out
For Claire?
for Claire.
Okay.
So Claire, can we have you come on in here?
Claire, come here. Wait, let me see you.
All right, she's getting
She
her
has ice
makeup
cream
and
on her
wardrobe
face.
down. Done.
Okay, go.
Everything. All right. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Pretty great. So, yeah. Hello. All right. So Claire, I'm gonna ask you the same questions that I asked Mom. So, what is it like being directed in a short film with your brother?
It's pretty great.
It's pretty great. All right. I'm glad it's great. I'm glad you like it. The first one you were in was that My Favorite Pony one. Remember?
My little pony, my little pony. She went to the circus,
Wow.
and then she bought a bomb, and then she exploded.
Wow.
I learned it from the boys at school.
Oh boy.
And here's a regular one.
Learning
My
things from
little
school.
pony,
Oh boy.
my little pony. My little pony.
All right.
Run, adventure.
Let's not listen to ponies blowing up. All right.
And Mama says,
Oh my goodness. All right. Claire. Claire. All right. All right, Claire. So, let's not talk about that one anymore. You were also in Outside is Frightful, right? She's got a thing for everything. So, yeah. Yeah. There's 5 people watching us right now. Right? Okay. Weirdo. All right, Claire. Sit down. All right. So, how is it like being in a scary movie? Oh, what does that mean?
It means
Scary? It was bad? Why was it bad? Okay, it was medium. All right, that's good. I'll accept that. All right, thank you, Claire, for showing up. Sorry. All right, Claire. So we'll be right back, and yeah, in 5 minutes. Put your timers on. 5 minutes. Right back. All right, we are back, and this is our last interview before I announce a few things and we wrap this all up. So this is my great grandma, and yeah, so she actually, I don't know if you've been on, I don't think she's been on the channel before, but
No.
yeah, welcome to the channel. You're on it now.
Thank you.
So yeah, she pretty much was actually pretty much the start of the PMV Productions. I started doing productions with her. So how about you just talk about what I did and how I did it and stuff like that?
Well, you started when you were about 3 and maybe earlier. And we just got my room, living room and dining room. You would put up sheets and rugs and everything else for the stage, and then you would be animals coming through, and you had a definite story
Yeah.
to tell, and it was fun, and I was the audience, and I had to do the clapping and the laughing and everything, and it was fun. It was really fun. It was something that I'll always remember when I see you now, thinking about that little bitty boy with curly hair.
Yeah.
And I took notes on it. You made up the play yourself, and as you went along, you were. We were back in the nights and all back in the other ages and everything, and you came up with all that stuff and you made it up. You have a great imagination.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
And it's been interesting.
It has been interesting. Yeah, and we actually, I don't know if you remember this, but a while ago we actually shot one of those. We filmed it, and we filmed one of those little things. It was about 2 years ago, and we filmed one of those productions that I put on. I mean, I hadn't done one of those productions since I was like 8, so we just decided to make it sort of like a family video, stuff like that. And we shot it, and then I put it on my hard drive, and that's when my hard drive was broken. So I lost all that footage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't have it, and you know, maybe sometime we'll go back and film it again. But we've also talked about doing the Whisper Challenge, which is that thing with the headphones, and you try to read the person's lips. So that would be fun. That would be very fun.
Yeah. Did you lose that?
No, well,
you
we
have-
didn't film that yet. But I'm looking forward to filming that maybe sometime in the next year, possibly. So yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, I really hope I get to do some more things on the channel with you. And
yeah. Well, I wish this was all on when you were 3 to start with.
yeah,
So we would have a record of you, because you were the boss and I was the audience, and
yep,
I had to take part in it, and we had extra people, supposedly, imagination.
yep,
Both of our imagination ran away with us, actually,
yeah.
but it was fun.
And I mean, and those stories are not gone because you wrote some of them.
Yeah,
down.
it would make a book. Every time you put on a new one and came in, like there was a different bad people in it, they would kill other people, or they would do different things, and you were doing all this behind the stage. You had a pit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
One time the bad guy fell into the pit, and it was in the back of the curtain, and I could hear him. You would laugh. It was fun. It was really funny. You stop and think about it.
Yeah, and I mean, especially with getting more into filmmaking and, you know, technology and stuff. And I think, I mean, even some of those things you wrote down, I mean, we could CGI something, like all those things, those characters we created and like stuff. And it could still be short films, because we still have those, and we still
Do you remember some of the names you used to use?
one of them, because I was in,
Because you made up all these names.
yeah, there was like Acrobonic or something,
Yeah.
and that was with my friend that, I mean, like really old friend, a long time ago. That was something. Yeah.
My fur rug you used, and the jacket and put on, and
Is this the Bachelor? Could I borrow him for just a minute?
Oh my Lord. All right.
Oh,
You don't
really?
have, you don't have any choice. In The Bachelor,
I
you have to
know.
go.
Well, yes, ma'am. Well, it's been great.
It's been great with you too. Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that on The Bachelor. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right. Bye. All right. So, yeah, this is my grandma right here. So we went great grandma to grandma. I'll close this door really quickly. All right. All right. So, I didn't know this was gonna happen actually. So, never mind. This might be the last interview, unless Grandpa decides to come in. But oh wait, they're watching this. But yeah, you're pretty much like the center of like this, because this is your house. Like we're the back room, because this room has been converted pretty much as the channel has, maybe more. Used to be a train room between my grandpa and I, and then it turned into my playroom, and then it turned into puppet and magic storage, and then it turned into a studio on this side, and then I mean it's just changing all the time, obviously, but I mean you pretty much house all this stuff, like the haunt, the studio. I mean, we tied up your house for 2 days for.
It's actually
Outside
not our
for-
house. It's your house.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, and then
We just sleep here.
oh yeah. When you come in, you pay your rent. It's all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. How has it been like? Because I mean, I'll probably ask you the same, because I've only directed you one question. I mean, one time in Outside is Frightful, but I mean, how's it been like housing this and having all this?
It's great. We've had a lot of fun. I've learned a lot.
I've learned a lot too. Yeah, it's been crazy doing this. It's obviously chaotic. I mean, I think
Sometimes.
yeah. October is probably definitely the most chaotic time of the year, because I mean,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not probably. Definitely.
it definitely. I mean, it's like October is more stressful than, I mean, December, at least for me. I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, it's stressful trying to get everything done for the haunted house, and yeah, and getting bigger every single year doesn't exactly help it, which this behind this green screen was supposed to be something like a stage sometime, but that did not happen because we just keep expanding on everything, the channel, everything. So yeah,
The thing that's been interesting has been you're going to all these film camps
oh yeah, that I always end up shooting vlogs for and never end up
and
editing them.
watching you learn, being at
Yeah.
Stanford University and UCLA and New York Film Academy and Chicago Film Institute, and who knows where you'll be next time.
Yeah, I know.
But you've learned something each time and
Yeah.
gotten
Oh,
better.
don't. Oh,
What
no.
really is me is your writing,
Thank you. I've been getting in a lot.
the storylines and the twists and all that you do is really cool.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, now you're crying.
We're proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I really don't know what to ask. I mean, I've asked everybody so many questions. I mean, I think anybody who's watched this broadcast pretty much has a full history on this channel. So I'm gonna take a 3-5 minute break one more time, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. So yeah, thank you for showing up.
Okay.
Thank you for being here, even though it's your house. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. 3-5 minutes. Back. All right, sorry if anybody isn't back yet and they're like cooking something, but last interview, I mean, pretty much we have the entire family in it now. So just people now want to get into it. So now we got Grandpa right here, and yeah, he's been in the background of a few videos and in Outside is Frightful as a character. I mean, in the haunt builds, you've definitely been in the back, like, hey, where are we gonna put this PVC pipe? Stuff like that. So, I mean, you're really
Now, people don't let me in front of cameras. I have a great face for radio.
And he's got these one-liners, which you could definitely just like make an entire video of, just one-liners from Grandpa. All right. You kind of what would I say? Brains and
Braun?
Brawn, yes,
Yeah,
Brawn behind
okay.
it. Behind our huge productions, like, you know, Outside is Faithful, and oh, there they are. They're laughing at your one-liner. You hear them out here. And then the haunt, of course. I mean, you and Ray have been definitely doing the heavy lifting. And both
Is there a question in there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That I'm just making this up on the spot here.
Oh, really?
I
didn't guess that. Okay.
I only planned for 3 interviews. All right, here we go. What's it been like to be directed by me? That's another question.
Agonizing. Just pure agony. But somehow we all survived it and came out of it for the better.
All right. Wow. Words from Grandpa. Someone put this on like a meme somewhere. Agonizing. Right. That's definitely the most different answer we've had today. Most different.
Well, yeah, I'm modeling. The new me is modeled after Donald Trump.
Oh, no.
Say it like it is.
Oh, no. Political.
You know?
Oh, Lord. Here we go. All right. Yeah. What's your, I mean, I don't know if you've watched too deeply into the channel. I mean, I really don't watch, I can't watch. So
I have no clue how it works.
Well, I can't stand to watch some of my old videos back anymore. I mean, old Casey. But from what you do remember and what you have seen, what have you really liked about the channel?
About the channel?
Yeah, or anything.
The technology behind it is baffling, amazing. The fact that it can be done still amazes me, that I can pick up my smartphone and somehow put YouTube on my home television and watch this on a delayed basis.
Yeah, I mean, they're watching it out in the front room with
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to question it. It works. Let's go with it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so that's great. I think this has definitely been the funniest interview so far. Yeah, thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing another Bachelor moment. And yeah, thank you. I'll be right back, and I'm not going to take very much time. I'm just going to turn this off for maybe a minute or something. And we're going to wrap this up since it will end at 7:30. So, all right, be right back. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up here. Or I'm gonna wrap this up because, oh well, it's a group effort. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up here. Thank you for watching all this. I'm gonna just announce a few things. In the next coming year, I'm writing like a whole bunch of screenplays right now for like a few short films, some series and stuff like that. One of them I can tell you is The Uprising, which is going to kind of be based off the world that I'm doing The Haunt based off of this year. So based in that world, it's going to be really human, focused on like, you know, people in it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And I can't wait to start shooting that. I'm looking at shooting it in like the next 2 months, because Outside of Spriteful was definitely exhausting. So I definitely want to take a break for a second, because that was something big. And what else am I working on? Okay, I already actually have the haunt planned, the map of it planned out. So, I mean, we just start building in October. Not going to start building in September anymore. That was something. I mean, our entire haunt blew down once again. That was stressful. Thank you so much for watching me in the past 3 years. At this point, I don't really know what like my life would be. I mean, it sounds like dramatic and, you know, stuff like that, but I mean, YouTube, I mean, all of this is because of YouTube. Where would I post short films? Where would I put out things? And I mean, I've met so many people because of it. I've made so many connections. I just love doing this. I love that you guys watch it. I mean, I love how much we've grown. Thank you for almost 8,000 views on my drum battle, which is the most popular thing on my channel. Thank you for 2,000 views overnight in Cloverfield trailer stuff. And thank you for the past 3 years. If any of you guys are 3-year so like the subscribers since the beginning, I mean, I really would like you to comment your name down below. And I'm doing a huge shout out thing on my channel in maybe next few months, and I'll definitely mention you if you've been with me for maybe even 2 years. But yeah, again, thank you. I don't know how much I can say it, but thank you so much for the past year. I love just the change we've gone through. So I'm gonna just show you this one last time because my parents were bothering me about it. But this is, you know, this. I mean, I know Walt Disney said this is not Disney, not yet. I wish, but it all started with a mouse. It pretty much started with this puppet because it was the first thing. I mean, just looking it up on YouTube, hand arm puppet. I mean, on Google, and this was there. Again, I don't know what he's gonna be going into and everything, and I don't know what I'll be doing with him. But, you know, I mean, he was the start of it. It shows that we've gone from just puppetry and magic to, I mean, short films, just productions, and I mean, pretty much like an indie production company. So I'm proud to be behind it. It's something that I'm definitely going to continue for a while, and if not for the rest of my life, then definitely this is something that's going to be part of that is part of my life and will be something fun to look back on. And I can't wait to see where it goes. I mean, what this will bring us to. Yeah, thank you for watching this broadcast. I'm going to end it just like every video. Yeah, thanks again. I don't know how many times I said thanks. I said thanks. Thanks again. All right, be awesome, be amazing, and see you later.